if y'all know me on Twitter, right? Y'all know that I'm a pretty big fan of fictional gunfighting, right? And I'm not trying to start no power scaling beef with sword fighting. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I had to pick between sword fighting and gunfighting, I slightly prefer gunfighting. But I have no beef with sword fighting though. Who doesn't love fucking swords, bro? Sword fighting is cool as shit. But I don't know, something about gunfighting, bro. I love that shit. So again, no beef with the sword niggas. All right, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. But the thing is, the thing about sword, I think sword fighting or swordsman has more potential to be like goaded or to be like extremely good compared to gunfighting. Like there's more potential. But the thing is, a lot of sword fights or sword fighting have a lot of these weird tropes that make it so like like it's so like it's so bush. So I'll say sword fighting has like a bigger range. You know what I'm saying? Like sword fighting could be like a 3 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. And gunfight, well, that's like a gunfighting could also be a 10 out of 10. But like sword fighting could be like a better 10 out of 10 to like 3 out of 10. And then gunfighting could be like a 5 out of 10 to like a 10 out of 10. Actually, no, screw the numbers. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Sword fighting, like the worst of gunfighting, and and the worst of sword fighting. Like sword fighting is like worst is not like it's worse than gunfighting at its worst. But sword fighting at its best has higher potential than gunfighting at its best. Like that's what I believe. But since gunfighting is more consistent, I do like gunfighting. So why do I be like low key throwing beef on like sword fighting? Well, first off, the sword insta kill, bruh, that shit is so like it's hyped the first few times, but after a while, bruh, they're not even fighting no more, son. Like I'm talking, swordmen pull up, right? Some guy pull up, they about to, you know what I'm saying? They about to gunfighting has a higher floor than sword fighting. I get what you're saying. No, I was saying the opposite. I was saying sword fighting got a higher floor than gunfighting, but dual wield pit, bro. I'm always with. See, I'm glad y'all team gunfighting too. But yeah, so the thing about sword insta kills, bruh, sword insta kills. Um, yeah, so like swordman pulls up, another guy pulls up, right? Swordman number one is way stronger than swordman number two. Swordman number one's like talking some shit, blah blah blah. The way of your blade. You will never touch me. You know, I've trained too long, too hard. You throw some metaphors or some shit. Take his sword out, take it back in. The guy's like, oh my god, and then just fall and dies. I'm like, this is the choreography y'all want me gassing up, nigga. Just and the nigga died. Like, of course it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like this man killed him by just like it's so fast, bro. It's, woo. And then like after a while, the adrenaline kind of like washes off, and then you gotta look back. You're like, dude, did he really just like that was it? that was the fight. Like he measured. I'm like, bro, get the fuck, bro. What are you doing, son? And another sword trope I hate, but the cliches are cheap. Yeah, exactly. It's cliche, bro. Y'all get me, son. But yeah, I hate the standing on the sword shit, bro. It's so ugly, bro. I'm talking niggas swinging this expensive ass blade, bro, like Dragon Slayer type shit. Goes to like slice, and then the guy like stands on the blade. And then keep in mind, the blade is thin as shit. You need the ballerina balance to fucking to maintain that shit. And then the guy like that's grabbing the sword, he can easily twist the shit. You know, he can easily move your hand or some shit. But he's just standing there keeping the guy in perfect balance as the guy is saying a monologue. Like he's standing on your sword, talking about like your skills are too weak. You will never beat me. I'm like, move, bro, get off my sword. Like, why did they just let that happen, bro? Like, I'm seeing these sword tropes. I'm like, are you serious? Like, he's standing on your sword, and you're just letting them cook. You could easily move that shit, bro, or just drop your sword and then he falls to the floor. Like, there's so many ways out of that situation. It's harder to make him stay than it is to make him fall, and you're like trying your hardest to keep him in balance. Like, bro, you're against progress, bro. And one thing too, bro. Yeah, exactly. I was about to speak on that. And the thing is too, they be gassing up swords a little too much. Of course, it's cool. I love the fictional, but you know they shoot. RDC World didn't RDC World make a video about this, about like niggas would shoot guns, sword just shoot like a fucking missile, sword who. I'm like, nigga, are you kidding me? Of course, it's fiction, so it don't bother me too much. But it's the fact that they really think these swords can do everything, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, this sword can literally cut everything. Like, what the hell? Sword be cutting molecules, bro. How'd that work? Y'all make no sense, bro. Oh my, they just be writing shit, bro. Like, I feel like people lose their sense. Hey, I'm hop on then. Yeah, bro, slicey, bro. I'm like, you can't even see this. Nah, bro. You have to predict the airwaves, the bullet. I'm like, dude, bro, what are y'all doing? And the worst is the sword tornado, bro. Tell me why a swordman will be here, the fucking Zoro type shit. 50 niggas jump, Zoro just goes the ballerina spin, and then a tornado. Where the fuck did tornado come? Tornado just comes. Everyone's like, and then just wash away. I'm like, this is swordmanship. This is some Avatar Aang shit, bro. And y'all talking about some swordman shit. This man he didn't even swing his sword like that, man. And then everyone's gone. Are you kidding? Like, this is what I signed up for, bro. Like, swordman choreography again. This is just at its worst. Like, I'm not saying that like good swordmanship or good swordman fight is like this. That's not true. But like, we've all seen these shows before. I'm like, people are shameless. These swordsman niggas are shameless. So yeah, like I just like with guns, cause like Sasuke mentioned too, and Vash. A lot of like top swordman fights are just like they're basically clashes, right? Like bang, bang, bang. And there are ways to make the clashes cool, but like a lot of them, the classes get too repetitive and boring. They're just like class, and then they be talking, bruh. They literally be like, you're strong, pretty good at school, bro. What swordmanship is that? Did your master teach you that? Oh, did you, bro? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, is this not your op, nigga? Kill him. Like, they be having a full-on, like, dating conversation as they're swinging swords. And it's not like I don't want the dialogue, but they really be, like, get to know me type shit in the middle of the sword fight through the clashes. I'm like, ooh, what are we doing here, bruh? I'm like, I know, the clashes could, yeah, some of these clashes, again, it'd be too repetitive, bruh. And one thing, too, is sword techniques are so ambiguous, bro. Of course, we, like, 99, probably 100% of people don't really know sword techniques like that. So these swordmanship writers, they can get away with anything. They can be like, oh yeah, when you twist the blade like this, the power fucking triples. I'm like, triples? This triples the shit? Like, you fucking, and then it triples times 3? I'm like, brother, there's no way, bro. And they're like, oh yeah, if you do this, speed go crazy. If you do it like that, and then if you do it like this, I'm like, huh? What's going on, bruh? And then the weaknesses in the swordmanship, we don't even know where the weakness is, bruh. Or they be like, oh, there's no openings in the stance. And they could be stanced up like this. They could be stanced up like this. They be like, no openings. I'm like, no openings? I swear I saw an opening right there, bruh. Like, the bottom right, if you hit him there, it won't work. Like, what do you mean no openings, bruh? Like, you gonna have to explain. But you're holding the sword. Yeah, nigga held the sword with 2 hands. Like, times 10 the power. I'm like, there is no way. This is swordmanship? This how swordmanship works? There's no way. Like, bro, I feel like to emphasize the gap between swordsmen, like, there's just so many head-ass ways and head-ass tropes that go into it. And I'm just like, I don't know. Because, like, with guns, like, both sides, weapon-wise, yeah, pointing up in the, like, pointing up in the air, no openings. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? They're not being for real, bro. They're not, bro. But yeah, with guns, both sides, I won't say both sides are even, but, like, they both do the same thing, right? Like the guns do the same thing. Like, there are no, like, trun techniques that is just, like, like, of course, there's gun skill, but, like, there's no, like, of these head-ass tropes that happen with swords that, like, also happen with guns. That is, like, oh, if you like twist your gun like this, the bullet will do like a loop-de-loop. That like they don't do that type of shit, bro. They keep it nice, simple, accurate. And with guns too, they use like gunfighting uses, well, the good ones. They use the environment a lot, and I love that shit, bro. Hopping on fucking chairs and shit, ducking bullets, running like under the bed, like going behind the poles and shit, spraying while they. I'm like, damn. Speed matters here. Being flexible, being smart with how you do it. I just love that shit. And yeah, there's more evasions too with guns, of course. Like, you don't want them to just get shot immediately and die and lose. So like, they will have to like do like the freaking rolling on the floor, dash, shoot, roll. That shit, bruh. The choreography that comes from just the natural like evasiveness that comes with, like the guns, it's so nice, bro. I love that shit. It was like, I don't know. I feel like a really good gunfight where like niggas they're moving so quick, shooting, boom, boom, and then like of course you can like someone could like hit the arm type shit, then like they only got one arm left, ducking, blah blah, hide under somewhere, try to reload. That shit is just way cooler to me than freaking slash. Oh yeah, and the thing is when the sword fights end too, and just alright, time to end the sword fight. We all know what's gonna happen. They both do the close, and then the guys and then fall and die. I'm just like, y'all end sword fights the same way every time. Like, bro, this be some copy paste shit, bro. Like y'all gotta do better. But of course, like, I've never hated a good swordmanship fight. It's not possible. Swords are cool. They are very cool. It's just that the sword tropes that go into a lot of these sword fights are so head ass, bro. Like the sword tornado, cutting the bullets, the clashing that happens forever. These like these sword techniques that don't really make no sense. Standing on the sword insta kill. Keep me out of that, bro. Keep me out of that. I like you know, with guns, you know how accurate and stuff like that people could be. You know, try to neo dodges like twin fights do. Yeah. It's like the dodging, the evasiveness, using the environment. Like, there's a lot of factors that come into play in a gunfight, I feel like. Whereas, like, sword fighting, they try to do the same shit. Just like the ding, 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 ding. And then, you know, sometimes the arm might get slashed, legs might get slashed. I know I'm trying to make it simple and, like, dumb it down. Again, I apologize. I'm not trying to make it's like sword fighting is inferior. I don't believe that. I feel like the pinnacle of, like, a peak sword fight would probably be better than a PvP gunfight, but I do prefer the gunfights regardless. Let's end this. Swordmen catch each other, niggas stand in one spot for a whole minute. Slash shows the winner, we think he lost. Then the bigger wound shows up to the loser and they fall. Same shit! The same shit, bro. I'm like, damn. Like, we gotta grow out of this. But yeah, so, gunfighting again, I feel like there's a lot more factors into play with gunfighting. And also, I feel like gunfighting talent is more reasonable to understand to a normal nigga than like swordmanship talent. Cause like again, with sword techniques and stuff like that, a lot of people are just not knowledgeable on it. So like with the whole like twist like this to boost your power, dude, it just goes over people's heads, bro. But like someone that's like, you know, able to like hide properly, hide their presence, try to like sneak in some shots. Yeah, like we could imagine someone like using a gun to like win a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like we can imagine that pretty easily. It just depends on how they do it. But like, man, the swords, bro, they just gotta tone a lot of that down, bro. Like I get it, the peak sword fights are super good, but a lot of the trash tropes, it's too many trash tropes, bro. So I will always be team gunfighting. Gunfighting avoids the head assery that comes in the fight. So I feel like 9 times out of 10 I'll enjoy a gunfight. Whereas like with sword fights, it's more like 6 out of 10. Or like 5 times out of 10, 6 times out of 10. Not like they'll be bad, but like enjoy. Like I'll come back for more type shit. So yeah. Tell me know which one y'all prefer. If y'all like gunfighting more, sword fighting more, and kind of like explain why if you could. But yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Help out the channel. Also check out the Patreon too. Links in the description down below for early access to more videos like this one. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.